It's always hilarious. I go and double check everybody's like volume in Discord, and of course I have to put Randall's at max.
I got him at 156.
Lit.
I have you at 200.
Yeah. And then what? Anyway. Welcome back to the ADLR Podcast. This is Brian here,
Hmm.
and we got Randall here.
So,
Thank you. Why did it sound like you were even further away? Did you back away to cough or something?
nah, I was in the middle of drinking something.
What were you drinking?
Izzy grapefruit, no clementine.
You drank Clementine, my virtual daughter? How dare you? Can Wolf Among Us? That's correct, right? Yeah, the Wolf Among Us come out already. I said that and I thought it's so wrong. I said
Isn't it a Wolf Among Us?
Is it a Wolf Among Us? That might be it, because just Wolf Among Us sounded.
Among Us.
Oh, that's why. I said it. And I'm like, that sounds like like a porn parody.
Yeah, the Wolf.
Gotcha. Maybe because I said Among Us, and then the first thing I thought of was the game. Yeah, so I'm like, is that right? And it's just Among Us with like Bigsby's head. Bigsby? What's the wolf's name?
Bigsby.
I gotta just replay it because I forgot everything.
Hey, who am I?
You're Candelabrio, right? Speaking of replaying things, what did I replay? Control. I was going through my Steam profile and I saw that I was putting in like completionist showcases and stuff, like the achievements, and I'm like, I feel like I'm missing games here that I know I want to showcase here because I finished Elden Ring recently. Did we talk about the Millennia fight on this podcast? Fine after no, right? Because it was the July 4th, and then we took a skip.
I don't know.
Oh,
Anytime I think of if we did or didn't, I just remind myself that I mentioned the rats, and that's all I had to consider.
Those are facts. Well, it's finally over. I postponed the Millennia fight for long enough. You can check the YouTube channel of the latest Elden Ring stream. Spoilers, I finally did it. With some cheesing, because I shouldn't have picked this. I shouldn't have let you pick which character I should have used. I should have just started a new character from the beginning because I was not equipped with my sorcerer until I had to go and do some other stuff. Because that first time I went out, that first stream against Millennia, bodied left and right over and over again.
So you needed that to happen.
So I'm like, I needed to go.
You need to be humbled.
And then I had to go on like a Blue's Clues adventure to get some better sorceries and level stuff. And I'm like, gosh, dude.
Rocky had to lose and he had to come back.
My only note for Melania, I don't even care that she hits me like 1,000 times. It's the healing. It's what that bugs me. The healing on hit. That's the only thing I'd maybe like either tweak the amount or remove it, because damn, I tried to even do any other summon, and it just wasn't working. Shout out to Mimic here, because that last fight that I finally got the Millennia kill, held it down for me. Mimic here was like, yo, focus on me, and then I'm out there in the back going, throwing things like Harry Potter.
Fucking zoning him.
Yeah, dude, that was the only way. I would let. I couldn't. The stream would have ended. That's too powerful right there. Anywho, but as soon as I finished it, I downloaded the what is it? The Convergence mod. Yeah, I haven't played it in a bit, but when I started playing it, I like it because it makes it feel more. It makes it feel like all the characters, the classes you pick, have like some sort of backstory and stuff, and they spawn at different. Like you start at different parts of the map, depending on what class you start with. So I thought that was really cool. And then like you have like objectives that you pick up like right when you spawn with like a little piece of, like an item you can pick up, and then if you read it, hey, your character, your class you have benefits from these armor sets, you can find them here and stuff like that, and it kind of gives you like a guided it gives you like objectives and stuff, and it's pretty cool.
You said co-op works with it, right?
Yeah, I confirmed that the seamless co-op works with Convergence and the randomizer. So
what's funny is I can only imagine we all pick different classes in different places, and then the meetup is real.
Oh, that's true. We could try that. We could try doing that. We didn't finish our first vanilla co-op, but
We haven't done that. I started one with Johan. We didn't finish, and then I started one with me, Johan, and Gabs. I think we haven't finished.
same classes or different, or you should try
No,
something
I
else.
kept switching it up. I made sure after the one we did for the stream that I'd never do that again. Um, the one with Johan, I made him look like a vampire, so I wanted to be a big body weapon,
Oh, okay.
but like strength, but also blood stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then the one with all three of us, I don't remember what the fuck I was doing. I think
Maybe
I
zoning?
was specifically trying to dual wield weapons. Is all I remember.
The same weapon or different? Because sometimes you have to do like 2 playthroughs to get like
I just two same weapon type, not necessarily the same weapon.
Gotcha. That makes sense. But yeah, dude, that's over with. Now I can mod it up and try different types of overhauls like conversions and stuff. Control. That's what I was going to mention as well. I had 100% that game again because holy shit! If you guys, it's on sale now. No, actually, by the time this airs, it's the Steam sale's already over. But too late. You could have gotten Control Ultimate Edition for $10. Well worth the money. You too can maybe become a director of the Federal Bureau of Control. But I finished that and then I immediately jumped into the Messenger. And I forgot how great games were like 2 years ago, you know? And then I started looking at this year and I'm like, what have I played? And I'm like, Tears of the Kingdom, Hogwarts, BattleBit, but that's kind of like early access. Resident Evil 4, that's 3. I'm playing through Jedi Survivor, so that's 4.
Do you want to help you?
Yeah, like what else came out this year? That's
Diablo, Street Fighter,
Diablo and Street Fighter. Okay, so I got 6 games already on the board here.
Resident Evil. You said already or no?
Yeah, because I forgot again to do the our mid-year check-in again because a past week, and so I wasn't really thinking about it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I only played like 6 games this year. New or 6 2023 releases, unless I'm also missing another one.
Fire Emblem came out, which I played and beat. Did you try Hi-Fi Rush?
I did, but that one didn't stick. That's a 7, yeah. But that one I played a little bit, and it was like I played a few levels, and I'm like, I get it, and I uninstalled it.
Did you play the Dead Space remake?
I did not, but I have it installed.
I want to try it.
That's this year?
Apparently January.
Oh, January. Oh, was it January that had? No. When did Resident Evil come out?
I want to say March or April.
Oh, okay. I thought they came out around the same time.
I have Fire Emblem to completion. Like, I don't care about completion, just if I tried it. Fire Emblem, technically Overwatch 2.
Oh, I'm not even gonna add. I'm not gonna count that because
Hogwarts.
Diablo.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. Like and all of them are like AAA. I gotta start diving into some indie releases this year because that's usually what ends up being in my top 5 anyway. The indie ones. Right?
Dungeons of Ether. 4. Street Fighter Duel is a mobile game. Do you count that?
That's technically a game, Brian. Like, yeah.
Sorry,
If it came out this
5.
year, like what? Just because it's mobile doesn't mean it's not a game.
Bitch.
Oh, shit, chill.
Valheim you played, right? Oh, but
Yeah.
just for Xbox is it?
Yeah, Valheim came last year, if I'm not mistaken. Remember, because I think it was nominated and it was still early access, and I think we all collectively threw a fit.
Bayonetta didn't come out this year?
Bayonetta 3 was late last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Resident Evil I'm playing now.
Yeah.
That's 6.
It looks like our Fave 5s are gonna look very similar. I gotta start digging into some indie games that are not early access.
Meet Your Maker 7 I've played.
What is that, like an RPG maker game? Like you can make games with it?
It's like you remember that game that Ubisoft made a long time ago, Epic Quest for Mighty Loot?
Where you make like your dungeon and people have to survive your dungeon?
Yeah, it's that, but first person and looks like very dystopian looking.
Is it fun?
I liked it for a bit. I liked it. Uninstalled it because I got the point. I was kind of hoping
it was as polished as Ubisoft's.
Yeah,
I figured because I think I remember that trailer, and I'm like, okay, I see what they're going. But the Mighty Quest one was it seemed very polished when I saw you watching or playing it.
Yeah, the raiding other people's castles, whatever. The building it and watching the replays is what gave me life.
Oh, you can watch everyone's attempts.
Yeah, like, oh, they won or failed, and you can watch it. And a lot of it was.
Why would
A
you
lot of
want
it
to
was.
see one? I guess if you're trying to optimize it and see how they
Mm-hmm.
won it, but I just watch everybody fail my dungeon and laugh maniacally.
Did you play Minecraft Legends?
Oh, not enough to say I played it. I installed it, launched the tutorial level, and then I haven't gone back. So it
Uh,
didn't have. It's because Minecraft Dungeons is just so good, and Legends is not that. I think it's like a RTS.
Redfall 8 for me.
Oh my God, you're right. Same Redfall.
Darkest Dungeon 2 I haven't played it yet.
Is that out or
Legend,
early access?
I think it's 1.0 as of recent.
Oh, then I might grab that. That's on sale.
Um,
I think.
Probably. Tears of the Kingdom for you.
Yeah. And holy shit, that's easy. Fave 5. I can already say it's gonna be in my Fave 5 already.
Uh,
It's so fun.
Street Fighter 9 for me. Diablo 4 is 10. Final Fantasy 16 is 11 for me.
Oh, then yeah, you've been gaming. I might have others as well, but I'd have to look.
There might be some that are indies that I'm not seeing on this list that I might have played.
I'm right there with you.
I didn't realize Remnant 2 is this month.
It comes out this month.
According to this list, I don't know if it's outdated. July 25th.
That'll be good. Hopefully,
I want to play Age of Wonders. Baldur's Gate 3 apparently comes out August 3rd. Which
that'll
I
be
also
fun to
want
play.
get. Armored Core is also August. Sea of Stars is what I'm waiting for. It's the end of August.
So,
I've already pre-ordered my September.
which is Starfield?
Starfield,
Yeah.
and I got the Cyberpunk with DLC. Lies of P September, MK is September. Which if you're getting, I played MK. If you don't get it, I'm not playing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. You know me. The fighting game. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and buy that. No, man, I'm looking at my recently completed list. Sort by. Yeah, recently done. Resident Evil 4, Weird West, Cult of the Lamb. That was last year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of. I've pretty much been knocking out my backlog. That's probably why I haven't played that many games released this year. We're already halfway through it. I got work to do.
Right now I'm only juggling two of
Oh,
this, which is
no,
what
that's
happened?
also last year. Never mind. Midnight Suns. I forgot. That's last year as well.
I love that game. After I beat the DLC, I had to stop playing and uninstall it, or else I was not gonna progress in my backlog.
Yep.
I love that game. I hope, even with the sales going on now, people bought it enough to make them think, "Oh, we actually had something here."
Yeah.
I really do not hope that this just goes by the wayside and nothing happens with the sequel or just more DLC. It'd be a shame to see that happen.
They already announced the more Marvel games coming out, and I didn't. The Black Panther one was announced. The Iron Man one's still in development. So we'll see. That'd be great if the Wolverine one's still in development too. We'll see. So yeah, I gotta start digging into maybe this Steam sale. I'll grab some. Well, when is it? Is it until the 13th? The Steam sale.
13th, yeah.
I'll see if there's any indie games came out this year that are not in early access, and I'll dive
For
in.
my benefit, I stopped at 4 games.
Didn't Have a Nice Death come out this year?
1.0 maybe.
That's what counts. I'm
That
kind
counts,
of
and that's also on my list.
okay. So I'll have to try that then and give that a shot.
I played that. Didn't you? Oh, no, you didn't play. No, you didn't try it.
Not yet. The game I was gonna play was Death's Door when you were here, and
Did you
that
beat
came
it
out.
when I got there?
No, didn't that come out last year?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I beat that.
Was it difficult or is it like okay? So I don't know if it's like another soul, like a indie version of a Souls game or something, where it's like the bosses are super hard and you have to like try 1,000 times.
It's not super hard. You might get caught by like a gimmick a couple times, but nothing religion changing.
That's good. I like to stick with my religion.
Losing a lot of religion.
Yep. You said religion, and it reminded me of Frank Ocean's Bad Religion, and it reminded me Nikes came out while I was working out, and I'm like, it's about time, man. You know?
What came? Frank Ocean's song came out when I was working out. Lost came on,
Channel Orange.
and then on the way home from work, came on.
What?
Because I was just listening to all my music.
Oh, it's Shuffle.
And
Oh
on my
my.
radio, I was gonna take a picture, but I'm like, I don't want to get hit by anybody.
Yeah, that's true. I need to add that to my title. I don't think I have that.
I do.
Send that to me, because I completely forgot. That had a slapping soundtrack, though.
Bing, 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 bing.
This is Little Big Planet, for those who knows. The first one, I think. It wasn't the second one, right?
Yeah, it's the first one.
It's the first Little Big Planet. The beta. At this point, it's the beta for Dreams, or whatever it is. Because Little Big Planet 2 kind of like gave you more and more tools to make your own little game. And then Dreams is like, just make a game from scratch, fam. Or make any experience from scratch.
I forgot that I was watching something on my phone. I started Severance yesterday.
Yes. Yeah. Have you grabbed it by it yet at all for the first 2 episodes? Okay.
I'm on episode 4 or 5.
Yes. Randall, do you think he's gonna like the waffle party or?
The lady from Wellness looks so familiar, and it's pissing me off. I don't know where she's from. She's wearing green.
From Wellness?
Yeah, when Irving, the old guy, is sent to Wellness, and she's like, "I'm gonna read you facts about your outside life."
Oh, okay.
That lady looks so familiar, and it's actually pissing me off that I don't know where she's from.
Just look it up. Your camera's
But-
freaking out on focus right now because your phone. What was your question? The lady from Wellness. I mean, just look it up on the movie to be.
I'm
Unless
not
you're
ready to look it up.
Okay. Irving.
Did everybody look at those songs previously played on Tidal?
No, once
I
it leaves
forget.
your queue, I mean, yeah, if you go to your home, it tells you like the albums that you played a song from.
But not that just played in the queue.
No. Once it leaves the queue, I think it's gone, so.
Fuck.
That I know of. I'm not a master Tidal app expert, but I think Randall is. Actually, no, Randall's probably still using Apple Music.
I found it.
You're talking about Severance.
Yeah, I'm just the right amount of uncomfortable.
Yes, that's pretty much where it keeps you until the issue gets too big for it starts, instead of uncomfortable, you start going, oh fuck, what's about to happen. The first few episodes, you're like, what the hell? This is weird, but like intriguingly weird. And then it gets to a point where you're like, okay, you kind of know the rules of the show, and that's when it starts getting that's when the stakes come up.
Adam Scott, the guy who plays the main character, there's a lot of frames where he looks like what's his name, the man in purple from Jessica Jones.
Yes, the guy who's in Good Omens. He was Doctor Who, right?
I think. Doctor
Who. I'm sorry, yeah, because there's like 15 of them or something.
I don't know. It's like 2,000 or something. There's frames where I'm like, wait, is that? And then it's not him.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
His sister in the show, something about her face makes me happy.
You likes it? Okay.
Why?
I'm asking because it makes you happy.
Reason.
No, and they're like, aha, that surprise, just your stepsister.
That wellness lady, though, let me look it up. I think I'm ready.
Oh, okay. You weren't ready, but within the first couple of minutes of me asking, you became
ready. I don't
ready?
want to look it up, though, because I don't know if it's going to see something that I shouldn't see.
You're right. That's a good point. Don't look it up. Because if you look it up on the site, you might see a screenshot of like an episode and it might ruin something. So don't worry about it.
Things that I wasn't ready for. In that same episode, I saw a big legendary actor just show up.
Just like it's nothing.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. That was almost just like what happened in The Bear. Like, you're like, wait,
what happened in I think the Bears were crazier because there was just 17 people that weren't in the show prior until that
Yeah,
episode.
in one episode, and they hit you with like, whoa, 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 the budget. I wonder how much they got paid for it. It's a lot of peeps. Anyway, yeah, on the TV front and the movie front, I'm game. Like I've seen a lot already this year, but I think games I'm slacking. And music, I'm not slacking. It's just nothing like grabbed me. Like I started like listening to my 2023 and like on shuffle, and then like taking out stuff. I'm like, I don't really feel this anymore, and it's dwindling down.
I haven't. I guess out of the three compartments, I've been slacking on uh actually music more, and not necessarily I've been taking stuff out, but like the very little I've consumed has stuck with me.
Oh, okay.
Like what I've been listening to is things that I'm like, oh shit, I like that, and it's stuck. But it hasn't been too many things I've been listening to.
Oh, I listened to was it Janelle Monáe's project, The Age of Pleasure or something. And I'm like, I like Float a lot because I liked it when the single came out before. And there was one more. There was one really like sexual song, like an R&B sexual song. And I'm like, that's really good. I didn't add it to my playlist. I'm like, it's not a song I would like bump while I'm driving on shuffle, right? But it was a really good track. Like Randall would say, a talking greasy track. And I'm like, dang, girl.
The only thing I listened to recently was Summer Walker's EP. I was like, the first song's good, but then the rest, I'm like, it's not for me.
Oh, didn't like it.
It doesn't help that one of my like noted songs from last year came out on an EP that came out this year, so I moved it over.
I do that all the time.
Because anytime Same Room comes on by Ferdu or Ferduous,
Yeah.
it gets looped for the day.
Oh, for the day. Okay.
It's quite a bit of time that I'm stuck on this.
I forgot what is. I did that same thing you do. If a single comes out last year, and then it gets pushed to a project this year, I'm like, oh, it counts, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I forgot what it was, but
that's probably Carol G.
It was Provenza. It was. It's absolutely that. But good on her. I liked more than that track on that album. So
I liked a lot of songs from that.
Yeah. I think it's female heavy this year because I really like the Ellie Goulding's Higher Than Heaven. I like the Jessie Ware's because it's just full of fucking disco, dude.
That's
like
Baby Girl.
Carol G's is good. Mañana será bonito. That's 3 off rip, and that's
Future, was it Present Future? Was it the album by Q? That shit's still.
Q's my fourth one. Soul Present.
That's still my album of the year.
Yeah, that's not my number 1, but it's definitely top 5 as well for me. And I don't know what my 5th one is yet. Maybe Cracker Island, because I ended up liking a lot from Cracker Island. The Gorillaz project. But we shall see. We shall see. Kali Uchis had her album come out this year too, but
I still listen to that.
I liked the ones I liked. It was pretty much her singles.
I got to listen to Lil Uzi's that came out last week, and I got to listen to Kodak's that dropped a few weeks ago.
I couldn't. Lil Uzi, is that the one with the pink
Pink Paradise or something like that?
No, I couldn't. I gave it a shot. I couldn't finish it. Cause I'm like I didn't lie. It did not stick with me.
Did you like Blacks?
What was his call? I think I heard it and they were good tracks, but nothing.
SG Lewis is good, and so is I'll scroll past and find out who I'm talking about.
Oh, I did. Since I Have a Lover from Black. I enjoyed Since I Have a Lover, and there's another one that I liked too.
SG Lewis. Who's the other person in my head? The other person in my head. Austin Mills.
I haven't heard
EP.
Oh, if you guys haven't heard, I think I talked about it before. Deadmau5 and Cascade have a joint album that has the Escape track from last year. The EP remember? I think it was called Escape. Well, they finished the whole project that came out this year. Just nonstop, consistent good house music. Just if you want something to work to, it slaps, bro.
If you want something to work to, go ahead and go to Bry on YouTube.
Oh, let's go. YouTube.com/. Is it Bry FM or is it Brian Delores?
I don't know. That's why I stopped right there.
Oh my god, how are we gonna plug it? He even got the right link.
Hold on, freak.
He's calling me a freak?
Yeah.
The heck?
Isn't it? Let me check your Discord, see what the fuck it says it is.
What do you mean where it says it is? Just go to the channel.
Yeah, but it gives me the weird ass channel code at the top instead of the normal thing when I click it. Because it's my channel, you know?
Wait, is it a completely new one?
What?
Because remember, there's a time where we were all like in the rollout of being able to select the at whatever for the YouTube link.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, did you?
I did it a second time.
Okay, then you should be able to see what that is.
Okay, but not when I'm looking at my channel because it's going to show me the URL so that I can edit it because it's my channel.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing. I thought you can view as a visitor.
I don't know how to do that.
What is he doing?
How do I do that?
Hell if I know, bro.
Help.
I mean, what is it? YouTube. I can just type it in. YouTube.com/ what is it? At Brian? You switch. You said you swapped it again to Bri FM?
I think so.
Yeah,
Pop
it worked.
up?
Yes, it is that. So you go to youtube.com/ at Bry BRY FM. There we go. Yeah, it works. You don't, but your thing doesn't match. Like your
logo?
name is no, the logo's fine. The name, it just says Bry when you load the channel up.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted it like that?
Yeah, I just put Bri.
Okay. And there you go. There you have it. What was I gonna mention? What were we talking about before the plug?
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cascade.
Yes,
Deadmau5.
definitely. I can probably share the play. I think I already did share it in the playlist in the music a while back in the Discord, but
Randall clicked one of the songs, I can tell.
yeah, because he's already here. I think he's still routing his desktop audio through whatever he's doing. I'm gonna suplex your setup, Randall, so you can get it sorted out. Like my suplex isn't gonna fix it. You're gonna have to figure it out yourself after I suplex it and break it.
Oh shit.
That's insane. That shouldn't be happening at all.
I need to listen to. Who's this again? It's Fire. Does he have an album out this year? No.
Who?
Fireboy DML.
That sounds like an Xbox gamer tag, fam.
It's more like island music.
You said island music?
Yeah.
Talk to Randall. Oh, he's eating Jamaican patties.
Oh shit.
Let him know, Randall.
You want me to send you one of the songs?
He needs to know. Now he's gonna be an island boy now. So.
Something by you.
Oh no, I'm good. Why does he have the same
Oh.
song 6 times? Oh, one of them's featuring Ed Sheeran. That's why.
Mm-hmm. The one that came out this year it's called Yawa.
There's 2 others. There's
The one
me.
that I was gonna send you.
Oh, I see.
That has-
Oh, someone. That's pretty neat. Oh, I did also listen to most of Sunburn by Dominic Fike.
I know the name, but I can't tell you a song.
I don't know who it was. I just saw a new album came out last week. I'm like, I'll try this. It was pretty cool. Nah, I don't know if, again, it was a one listen to while work. I didn't put my full concentration on it, but
I forget how to pronounce her name. Meta, Maeta, had an EP. And on one of the songs produced by Kate Trinata, very obvious that you don't have to look to see which one it was. You'll know. When it
okay,
plays.
that's fair. I like that. I like those type of producers, whatever you want to call it, like beat makers, producers.
I mean,
That's
that's
just-
the thing too. No producer tag. No, just plays. None of that. Just
That's what I like. Every time you start to speak, like the producer starts yelling in the background, I'm like, stop, please.
I thought about doing one of those versus me going, well, and then the beat drops.
That's funny. That's different because I know you, right? Or like, I don't know, Just Blaze, none of them. I'm like, I guess theirs is not egregious. It's the one. What was the album that Tyler had with was it Just Blaze?
Oh, DJ Drama.
DJ
Premier?
Dramas or Premiere, and he just kept talking throughout. Like, I'm like, stop. I don't want to hear that.
I'm there for that.
Like if he spin bars, go for it. But he's just like marketing in the middle of the shit. Like, fam, let him spit his bars and you focus on the instrumental, right?
That's how he's always done it, though.
I know that's fair. I just have to let you know what I don't like about it. That's what we doing here, right?
And most of the people that I was or am still inspired by no actual tags. Like Pharrell is musical. His tag.
Oh, for me, it's
Kanye
a 3.
doesn't have one. Yeah, the boom, 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 boom. The 4 beats.
Or that's, yes, 4. I always keep saying it's 3, but it's 4.
Timbaland doesn't have one. And Kanye only if he's the one actually on the song.
Well, Timbaland always has wild instrument. Like, there's a lot happening in his instrumentals. That's how I know it's him.
His instrumentals, it's if the drums are the artist.
Yeah.
Then it's simple. Sango doesn't have a drop.
He doesn't have a drop, but he has a sound. Like, his is always very favela-ish instrumental, so I know when it's Sango as well. And Ken Shernada has made his own sound as well, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's another project that ended up pretty good. The Where Forever came from with him and Amani.
I never heard the project. I just heard the single.
I thought it was out. Hold on, unless I'm crazy.
You could be right. I just didn't hear it.
Yeah, Keisha Amani did come out. Yeah, that was also a good one.
I gotta listen to that.
He's got some crazy features in it. Snoop and Freddie Gibbs, Big Sean, Pharrell. Well, you already knew about Pharrell because you heard Forever already.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. Wait, when did SOS came out last year? Right? Yeah, it did.
What?
No, SOS by SZA came out last year. I forgot.
Yeah.
What was I gonna mention? I don't remember. I have Down in Atlanta in my head now because you mentioned Pharrell. Yeah, that's another one I can easily loop. Yeah, I don't have anything to say about the midi you're checking. There's still, I think I'm good on the music one. I'm still worried about because I don't know if there's anything that's gonna be like easily hot stuff. Did you hear? Speaking of easily hot stuff, got a splurge here. Did you hear Olivia's single?
I posted it.
Okay, good. So you did. I'm okay with it. I mean, it sounds like a lot like her previous work, and I'm like, bet.
That one sounds messy to me.
What? You were wild.
She performs it well, but I don't know if it's the way it's written. It seems messy.
It's just lit so far. But it's
only got the one, right?
Yeah, just one. I mean, it kind of. She might be doing the same thing as before. Then it'll be like a teen angst. They're not teen angst. It'll just be like a heartbreak album again.
Hey, if she does it the same caliber as last time, we have a contender, folks.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but
if he's, go ahead.
I think this is just a
single
solo instance of a miss for me.
Oh, I mean, we'll see. Well, I don't know if this single's just going to be in the project full of other types of music, or is it going to be like a cohesive thing like last time with Sour?
Cool, she actually has a song with Halo Williams.
That would be dope.
She didn't have any features last time, right?
No, that's why it was. I mean, that's why it hit us. That's why as her debut, it was fantastic. It was just her, all her stuff. Like, you know, in terms of performance, I think she had someone help her with the instrumentals and stuff, but like producing it.
I think the more features you have on your debut project, the more like insecure it makes it look.
Maybe, I can see that. That's especially for your debut. Like, this is my project, so you need to come out with just you. What do you got, right?
Mm-hmm. I think I'm trying to fact check myself before I say something out loud.
Who did you throw under the bus?
Okay, Brent Faiyaz, Saunderson. Pretty much, yeah, just him.
Oh, okay.
Chef's kiss.
I thought he had features. Did he not? It might be not labeled, but I thought they were in there. Okay.
I mean, I think you hear one guy talking about, is that a roach?
But there's no other rappers or something that came on? Okay. That's good on him.
And I love Saunderson. I mean, people are more hip to him now, Brent Faiyaz, but if you want to hear a great project of his first solo album, I would say, Saunderson is Chef's Kiss. I always recommend it.
You almost hit me with the Solar Flash just now.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta hit me with that, bro.
It's actually called Solar Flare, but
Did I say Flash?
Yeah.
Where did I get that from? I don't know.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite interludes of all time too.
That's not the one with the shorts, right?
Yeah. You're talking about Wasteland?
Wasteland. That's what I'm talking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Like a Wasteland, I did not like those. It's straight up
They
audio
stayed,
only scenes. I'm like, I'm good.
they were stayed the welcome. If anything, shorten them. If they had to be in the audio album, shorten them. If not, he should have just made like a like a short film of the album and had those parts.
Well,
I
I don't
think.
mind them being in the album because they were their own tracks. It wasn't like in the middle of a song you liked and then starts a cutscene. That would have been worse. Them having their own little tracks and stuff, I'm cool with it. You can have them on there because when it comes for digital listening to it or listening to his stuff digitally, I'll never hear it because I just heart the songs I like and shuffle. But if he had like put that in one of the songs I liked, I'd have been so mad. Like, what are you doing? You know, not you, Brian. I am alarmed. He said, "What?"
Like, yeah, I'm just picking my cows.
Oh, I got the same. I got the same issue.
Yeah, you should just take my hand off.
What?
What?
Okay. Speaking of like callus and stuff, I got there's an app I'm trying that I found this site that's called Easy with AI that just groups together a bunch of AI software with machine learning stuff that you can use for either, making images, text, uh, anything that the AI model can do. And there's one for fitness AI. It's called Fitness AI. App on your phone. It's paid, but I have like a 7-day free trial, so you can basically just give it the information you need, like what are the equipment you have, like the dumbbells, things, all that other shit, like the list of everything you have in your either the gym that you go to or like in your garage or whatever the hell it is, and then it just tells you the days you want to work, or you pick the days you want to work, what you want to work out, and it'll fix you a routine each day, and it'll be at random, or if it's a day that you want to increase your what's it called, it'll put a hey, the same um the same workout but increased resistance, things like that, and it knows how much you can actually do and how much weight is available to you because you already pre-listed all that out, and it's been working pretty nicely.
Can you tell it how often you want to reset the workout? Can I make it so like every month it'll switch the routine?
Every like the routine you have control over that. Like if you're working out Monday through Friday, you just put the routine to be a 5-day routine, and each day you can go and hey, for day 1 of this 5-day, I want to just work chest. For this day, whatever, and then when that day comes, you'll have a new list
That's
of
what I
workouts to
mean.
do. Yeah, it'll do
Not
that
the
for you.
no, I would want it if I did do it. So like it doesn't give me a new list until like a month later.
I never tried
Like
that because I needed to just it needs to if it changes it for me, it changes it for me. I didn't look into it that deeply. The less I have to do, that's why I got it. Right, that's the point of the AI. So it's like I work Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Monday's upper, Tuesday's lower, break, Thursday upper, Friday lower, and it fills it up for me. Like today, I just go open up the app and it's like, oh, here's your workout for today, and it's all upper body focused. Go in there, tells me how many sets, what weight, keep it moving. It tells you if we've increased difficulty since the last time you did that specific exercise, or if it's still learning. Like if it's the first time you're doing that exercise, it'll say learning. So when you log it, it's like, okay, he can do this much, things like that. It's only been 1 week, so we'll see how that works out.
is it a one-time buy?
I think it's yearly. I think it's a yearly subscription. I might sub for the first year and see how it works.
How much is it? 7 million
Yes, I think it's like $50.
a minute.
If it's $50 a minute, that must be the AI needs to like use projection to like show Cortana or something as I'm working out, helping me like coach me through it.
Yeah, but you uninstalled the Cortana.
I sure did. That should be still in that voice chat text channel. It's weird that you can do that. Make a voice channel and then
it isn't clear.
yeah, it has a history. It's so weird. Discord still has some like organizational stuff they need to sort out with the channels. So you can like sort of make threads, but if you're a Nitro subscriber, if not, it deletes it. But then you can just constantly reply to everyone all the way down, and it keeps that forever. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anywho, talk about AI. How do we get to the AI stuff? I don't remember how we even got here. That's all, folks. Thank you guys for watching. I'm just kidding. Imagine. I've been watching a. Oh, we did see, because I have it on the server here. Tom Segura's new special that came out July 4th. Sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
Super funny. And then right after that, since I hadn't seen it yet, John Mulaney's called Baby J. His is much darker because it's like his first special since his rehab or whatever. So it's much more darker than Tom Segura's, but still really funny.
YouTube's recommended a few bits of it, like in the shorts of Baby J. I laughed. I haven't seen it though yet. I want to.
So you might check it. You might enjoy it. It's available to you. Segura's is really good too.
His stand-ups are solid, but I prefer him
in podcast form.
Like podcast form, because he talks way too slow in his stand-up. I don't know if he still does with the new one, but it's like very dragged out speed.
It seems, I don't know if it's dragged out. It's just, it seems more like a slower pace.
That's what I mean.
But it doesn't overstay its welcome. I'm not like hurry up, right? Like the pacing's fine. From what I remember watching from it. Are you gonna wet me? Like it's the delivery's still there. I think you should definitely check it out.
I haven't watched the actual special in a while.
The last one I saw was Chappelle one with Randall, I think it was. The much more recent one, I forgot what it was called. Oh, the one with the Will Smith thing.
The last time I
No,
Chappelle.
it was Chris Rock is the one we saw. Sorry, that's correct, because Randall I think is AWOL. It hasn't said a damn word since we started this. So, yeah, I think it was Chris Rock. That was the last special I saw before this. For some reason, I thought Will Smith slapped Dave Chappelle, and I'm like, that's not right.
That would never...
What?
I said that would never happen.
I mean, it would. It just will only happen once. Because lawyers, of course, wink, right?
I mean, I wouldn't slap a bald man. That's what I'm saying.
That's true. You don't know what the heck they have in their head.
Yeah, and I know what that means. So.
Slapping a bald man?
Yeah, and I know that means power dormant within him at any moment. So.
I don't know what that means. Like Krillin or
just bald buff, man.
Oh, I don't know that was a thing.
So in my idiotic head lore, that's what it means.
Now, is that naturally bald, or if anyone shaves their head? Let's say you have long, luscious hair and you shave it bald, do you get the buff immediately?
You just activated bald buff.
Oh, so how long until it's gone? Like, how long does your hair have to be before you lose the bald buff?
As soon as you're not buff, as soon as you're not bald.
So, like an hour or two?
The second your hair's long enough so you feel weaker when you lose the bald buff, that's too long.
Oh, I see.
That's the thing. Someone who goes naturally bald,
yeah,
they're building up that tolerance. But if it's like flying too close to the sun. Like, yeah, you can soar and learn how to fly if you're Icarus. But then the second you get too close, you burn from all that. All that heat that you just got, your body can't handle it.
Okay, so I gotta make sure I manage that then.
Yeah, you should be fine.
Me?
But but if
okay.
But I know with a lot of hair. So someone who's over here looking like Super Saiyan 3 Goku just goes bald. So his body's gonna go into shock.
Oh, so it's a ratio thing. So if you have a lot of hair and you lose it, the amount of hair transfers into a certain amount of power. So there's a transfer process here.
Yeah, because like if you're slowly balding, your body gets used to. It's like when Goku's doing the gravity and he keeps upping it. You're building the tolerance of the weight of the bald buff.
Okay.
So if you just go immediately, like you don't see Goku go on there and say, "Oh, let me do 7 million times gravity." No, he knew.
No. I'm very confused on the math here, but I'm just gonna go with you get stronger, right?
Yeah.
Got it. I'm not understanding the hair to power ratio.
You get used to the power. But if you're Bob Ross and then now you're Bob Loss because you shaved it.
Yeah.
I don't know if your body can handle that much power that fast.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
balding, then your body gets used to the levels.
Oh, the steadiness. Okay, so the power spike is what fucks you. Got it.
Yeah,
Okay, now we're on the same page.
because everybody's bald. Like when you get bald buff, it varies.
It varies.
Yeah, not everybody gets the same strength. It depends on the person. There's a dormant bald buff inside of them.
Brian, your anime is so confusing, dude.
Just because you're not following, dude. Keep up.
I can't because it's so confused. That's what I'm telling. I'm trying to let you know here. You might have to go back to the writers' room after they come back from strike.
You'll get it by episode 2000.
Got it. Speaking of which, I'm still going through that One Piece, and whenever you speak to your One Piece counsel, tell them to shut up and you should watch One Piece. Like I don't see anything that I'm missing. The main points are getting hit. We keep it moving. In like 30 minutes, I get through like 4 episodes. Like
I don't know, Anthony. It's like if someone just watched 2 long TLDRs of every Ted Lasso episode, or if someone did that with a cinematic adventure.
that wouldn't work then, because what they're showing is prevalent to the plot. The things that
Same
we're
thing with
cutting
One
out,
Piece, dude.
I doubt it, because I would miss it. I'm like, what happened here? No, everything that I
You've
need to
never
know has
asked that?
happened. No, I know exactly what's happened so far and what
'Cause you don't know
caused
what you're
something.
missing. That's why.
Because I obviously don't need what I'm missing.
But you need it. You just didn't know.
Got it. Okay.
Like if you would have saw, you're like, I needed that.
Okay.
I don't know. I've only seen random bits.
And shout out to the I guess first season's opening song in English. It's a Sonic song through and through. Like you know how cheerful and not corny, but it Sonic music has its own style, right?
Saturday morning.
Yeah, like it has a Saturday morning ass opening in English, and I'm all for it. I don't know if the openings change over time, which I'm sure they do, but I don't know for sure. What else? Did I see anything?
I would hope so.
2 specials. That's the 2 stand-up specials. I don't know if I saw a new movie or not.
I mean, by the time of the break, you guys saw Sisu.
That's true. Brian fell asleep. Oh, I also saw Indiana Jones. Pretty good. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it was. After the Crystal of the... What is it? Crystal of the... No.
Crystal Skull or something?
Yeah, something...
Frog in the log in the bottom of the hidden
Yeah,
skull.
something's Hidden Skull, Crystal Island or whatever. I didn't like that one that much, but this one was definitely entertaining. And watching Phoebe?
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Yeah. Dope. She brought her like Fleabag sense of humor to it.
Did she
Not
announce
as
the
dark.
next season at the end of this?
I wish. I was hoping like the credits started coming up and like a text that goes, by the way, Fleabag season 3 coming out. Amazon Prime.
I wanted to just cut back to her character and she's doing something and she looks at the camera and then she says it.
She didn't do that. There was no looking at the camera because I mean that doesn't happen in Indiana Jones. There's no breaking of the fourth wall, so that didn't happen. But I was really hoping. I'm like maybe like a nod to hey, where did she come from? She looked at the camera, but she still has the same comedic timing and things like that. So dope
She's
stuff.
a writer, so maybe she probably wrote a lot. I don't know.
For the movie.
Maybe she helped.
I
write.
mean, we can. That's one Google away, right?
That's one.
That's one Google away.
But there was no way.
But there was zero way. I don't know what the hell I'm looking up. Indiana Jones. Dial of Destiny. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull was the other one before this.
I got part of it.
Yeah.
I got of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
So, I guessed it.
Teddy. I don't even know where the writing credits are. Oh, here we are. No, she did not. She did not write. It doesn't say she wrote. Sorry. It's a bunch of dudes. David Coep.
That's her.
Oh, my bad. Jez Butterworth and John Henry Butterworth. Also James Mangold, but he also directed.
That's her.
As I'm reading those out loud, some sort of airplane or helicopters flying over the house. I'm like, there's Indy.
Recreate the sound. Go.
Pretty good, right?
It sounded like a dinosaur, but we'll take it.
What? It sounds like a dinosaur?
Do it again. Watch.
Nah. If it sounds like a dinosaur, I'm not even gonna bother. I gotta take it to the lab. Speaking of taking it to the lab, I have now launched Street Fighter since my last world tour. Since no, never mind. Since I was trying to do the character trials. I guess that's not that long ago. That's like a week ago.
What is that about?
What rank am I? I don't even know if I'm in a main yet after fucking doing the trials. I thought it was gonna be Manon, but I'm like, no, she's too complex for me. She got too many fucking grapple setup options, and I'm like, I'm good. I thought it was gonna be her. Might be Zangief. But I might try a striker as well to see what fits my overpoweredness, right?
What do you mean strike? You like a brawler? What do you want?
Yeah, not Marissa, because she does like strong one hits and stuff. I'm talking about like maybe not Kimberly, not the one with the sticks, the other one.
This Lily with the sticks.
Oh, so Kimberly's the other one, the one that's like supposed to be like half Yoon and half not Yoon, half guy and half Ibuki.
Zeku.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's like Zeku Guy Ibuki, basically.
I might try that person.
Do it. Pussy.
We'll see. It's all modern. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about the input because modern. So that's the beauty of it.
The Haitani, which is like a Japanese legend. I was watching a stream either yesterday or during the weekend.
Uh-huh.
He was just doing ranked with the modern Marissa. Oh, he already got all his characters mastered. Every character that's playable is in masters for his account.
Wow. Does it over time drop or no? Or is it just on activity?
When you get to masters specifically, you can never get out of masters.
Oh, really? Brenda, what did you just share? Oh, Rashid. Is he gonna do the same thing with Rashid?
Probably. Oh, that's right. You don't have to worry about a main now. Just in 13
Just
more
wait.
days, you'll have your main.
I didn't buy the season pass.
Dan?
Did they? Oh, they didn't give him his classic costume.
Yeah, dude. That's his alternate.
Oh, this is his old. Well, say that again.
His Street Fighter 5 costume is his alternate costume.
Oh, neat.
And apparently he's going to be... You can do bullshit with him in World Tour, so that's probably how you unlock his other costume if you want to pay for it.
What does
So
the
you
other
can
one look
bond
like?
with him. The other one looks like his classic one. There's one alternate, dude.
You made it seem like you can. It has your
I think you're
alternate at
pissing me
launch,
off.
and then there's another one on top of it.
No, you have the one you saw, and then his alternate is his classic one.
And that's the classic one you can unlock by doing World Tour.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's the
Fucking
context you failed to mention.
Anthony's just slacking. Doesn't know the premise of the bald buff. What else? This.
That's 'cause I'm cheating and I can just go bald whenever. You know how Piccolo takes off the white thing right before he fights? That's me with my hair. I just take it off and then we fight.
That's like the artificial moon for Vegeta.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Gosh, that was bad writing. Here's a fake moon. Oh, let me just skip Super Saiyan 3. Okay.
I was talking about originally when he fought Goku.
Oh. Was it a Ray? I don't remember what it was.
She made that machine that did some bullshit and then just Super Saiyan 4.
So silly.
I mean, I respect it. She's like, yo, this guy, it's my man. I gotta get him buff.
I mean, he was already buff, to be honest.
Because, I mean, Chi-Chi didn't do that for Goku, so.
I mean, he buffed Trunks out of her, so.
But then the counter to that is Chi-Chi's out there being the best mother.
Those are facts. Bulma's out here just trying to invent shit and just throw money at her children. Chi-Chi's out here trying to be like, yo, you gotta be smart. You gotta work the system. You gotta be lawyers and you know.
That was the balance at first. Goku's a deadbeat who just wants to massacre aliens. And then she was the actual parent. And then on the other side, actually, no, it's probably the exact same thing. Vegeta was a shitty dad until Buu Saga.
I think they're both just not great. Because all he does is train Trunks to fight, and Bulma just neglects him.
I don't think Bulma neglects him.
What parenting did she do?
Remember, even in the future he came from, you see, she was the last thing he had.
Okay, but that's that future. We're talking about this one. That's not our Trunks.
Well, clearly she raised him enough to survive in the future.
That's a different timeline. That's a different one. That's not our
Trunks. Still happens up until that point.
Not our Trunks.
What do you mean, dude?
Our Trunks is out here just spoiled, getting all kinds of Nintendo 67s from little capsules.
Does she make for
You know?
him?
Like she needs to do something else.
That's not neglecting him. That's just
Where's the
showering him with
diploma
shit.
coming out of the capsules, right?
Yeah, you heard that.
Where's the tech savvy information coming out of those capsules? Nowhere.
I always say it. The realest dad's grilling. When you choose to stop
Totally.
dying to
Yeah.
raise your kid, that's different.
Yeah, it's up there between Krillin and Piccolo are fathers of the year. I don't know what's going on.
Honestly. So Krillin stopped dying, and Piccolo started sacrificing himself for his kid.
Facts. Yeah,
So
those are
that-
facts.
It would depend on what matters more to you.
Yeah, whatever tugs at your heart the most. It's probably
Mhm.
Piccolo's, yeah.
Yeah, you know how many times he did this, and then he's nude and then dies.
Like 7 times. Every time he gets hit with a blast, he's always like Spider-Man pose, but his shirt's getting blown off because of the key blast.
That Piccolo's crazy.
Piccolo's lit, dude.
He's
And now
the best grandpa too. Now.
Yeah, now he's Orange Piccolo. Come on.
You mean
Spoilers,
Shin
I guess?
Piccolo?
Is that the full name? Shin?
No, I say that because of Kuma.
Oh. Is there a name for his new form from the movie?
Naranja.
That'd be great.
Piccolo Orange.
Imagine if that's a crossover for Naranja from JoJo, and
No.
Piccolo is just his stand.
Leave him over there.
Whoa, chill, bro. All right,
You
part
don't put
5's the
him with
best.
Piccolo. You don't put him with Piccolo.
He'd be honored to be part of the best part in JoJo.
He
In
can be
anime
part-
so far. I haven't seen the rest.
He can be a part of it, but Naranja doesn't need to be in it.
How dare you? You
That
see his
little
dance
bitch.
move?
I don't give a shit about his dance move.
Wild.
You know what he caused?
Bombings and raids. He has some his helicopter's shooting up the place. I thought you'd love that.
That's the issue. He shot it up at the wrong time.
But he shot up Randall Brian.
You gotta remember that we're two different people.
It's because right now I just see a logo down there and not a person and zero audio activity, right?
We've been in the same room before, and you still said Randall to me.
Because you're also African American.
Oh,
So how else am I? I can't tell the difference.
that sounds so wild.
Why?
I feel Bryant. Feel bad, Bryant. He calls me you a lot too.
Well, we're both 6 foot.
That's what I'm saying. You get both tall African Americans who can ball, and you both like Tims. So. But no one's gonna censor us here. We'll be fine. It's not live, and nobody actually watches this, so we'll be good. All right, Brian, you're good. You're good. That's enough slices. What's up?
Someone will.
What happened? What happened? All right.
It goes into your frame. Just
I said according to Mr. Beast, eventually someone will.
Yeah, well, when Mr. Beast comes on this podcast and tells me, I'll believe him. Cool? Let him
I
know
mean,
that.
you're not too far attached because my boss's son works for him.
My statement still stands, right?
So
I don't care. He could be literally next door until he's on this podcast and tells me that. Right? It's
And
fake.
he's been working out too, Mr. Beast.
I mean, what else are you gonna do with so much money? You might as well work out.
Snort it.
I mean, that's what all the billionaires are doing now. Didn't you see what is his name? He used to run Amazon. No, Bezos is swole.
Jeffrey Bezos.
Zuckerberg is getting swole.
Is he?
Isn't that what happened? Like he's gonna fight Elon or something?
You know more than I do.
Okay, I heard that they were gonna box or some shit. So
I think it's part of the fucking Fight Club.
it might have been a rumor or just like a made up shit. I thought they were gonna fight each other, like a boxing match. I mean, not like in the streets.
I don't know. The main event is fucking Facebook versus Twitter, and then the second event,
Brian,
the
it's
runner up is,
It's Threads versus Twitter. Thank you.
and then the second fight's gonna be Mr. Beast versus
Who?
ADLR. Dude.
Oh, he doesn't want this because I'm not gonna play fair. I'm gonna get disqualified right away, but he is gonna be hurting afterwards. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
gonna just drop kick him in the chest.
You're gonna be like Damien's character in Creed 3.
Yeah, just elbows to the neck, and he's gonna be like, "What?" And it's over. Oh, Anthony lost the boxing. Yeah, but I won the fight, so he's not gonna come at me again.
He didn't elbow him in the neck in the movie, did he? You just threw that out there.
No, that's what I'm doing. He
Okay.
threw an elbow and it like cut the face or whatever. But I'm gonna aim for the neck. Or I'm gonna hit him with a jaguar kick from one side of the ring to the other.
That'd be more impressive if you did that in real life.
I'm pretty sure you guys will all vote for me for president if I did that. So
I think I'd pog.
that's not what I said. You'd vote for me for president, right?
I think I'd pog.
All right. Well, not fucking dependable. I'm trying to run for office here.
I think I'd pog.
I know Randall will vote for me. Correct? Hold on. The audio transmission needs to go from here to fucking Antarctica and then come back. Hold on.
What am I voting for?
All right. We're glad you're here, Randall. Pay attention. Are you sleeping?
No, I was about to show you something, but
What were you gonna show me, Randall? What are you scrambling to show to make this excuse of? It better be porn.
why would it be that?
Why wouldn't it be?
What?
What are you showing me?
Patience is important.
Not when we're doing a show. Patience is we're not here to infinitely just write to my hard drive, right?
Oh,
That's porn. Oh my god, that's porn. Shows off ripped physique. I don't know if that's ripped, right? 'Cause
Volkanovski. And
who are these people?
UFC fighters.
Are they good?
Yeah,
Guy on the left is currently, I forget the weight class, but champion. Guy on the right, I don't remember if he's a champion, but he's good.
Okay. As long as they're good. So who does Elon have? A Tesla battery? To charge him up? Get out of here.
Mhm.
So Zuckerberg's going to mop him then. I don't know if it's actually happening. I don't know, or maybe it's just the internet hoping that it'll happen. I don't know why Randall flipped it,
Why'd
and
you
I
flip it?
Randall flipped it, and I thought he just showed us what Elon looks like, and I'm like, wait, they look very similar.
Wait.
Wait a second, it's the same person. That's insane. So who you got your money on, Randall?
Oh shit, we're back to Zuckerberg.
That's Zuckerberg. Well, the other one was Elon.
I don't know.
You need to know. You know these people that train this guy. So I mean, like with these guys training him, is he a guaranteed win? What's going on?
Mark is probably gonna win.
Okay, good. So I put the money down on the right person. Good. Unless you're lying and you're just trying, you bet it for Elon and you're trying to get some cash.
Mm-mm.
Cool. That's pretty lit. We did. Brian mentioned it, but we didn't talk about it. Sisu. Brian, I would like to know what you remembered from Sisu.
I made it to the landmine scene,
I mean, they didn't wait that long for that to happen.
and then I remember. Did you say it?
Yeah. Spoilers for Sisu if you haven't seen it, but
I don't know anybody's name, so I mean,
and you don't really need to. It's
There's-
the guy and then the Nazis.
there was a guy getting like hung, but then like he had a hole in his leg. Then he as he was going down, he like put a rod of metal or something in his leg to keep himself from falling all the way down.
Yeah.
Credits?
Okay, so then you missed the majority of it. Got it. Randall, what did you remember from Sisu?
From what you guys told me, it sounds like I wrote it.
Yeah, there's some really gross parts like the one you mentioned. Like the things he did to keep himself alive were like, what the heck? I don't know if any of that's real or not, but I guess Randall can classify that. 'Cause, I mean, he's from the
Classify
Continental.
that?
Yeah.
You can classify it?
Yes.
I don't know based off of anything real or not.
I mean, you've seen some action movies for in your day. You know what people can survive, not survive, right?
You can classify it?
He would classify it, so no one other than this podcast can fucking decode it, Brian. How difficult is this? There you go.
It's you.
That was me?
Mm-hmm.
One more time, please.
I think he would have died when the tank was shooting at him.
I agree. Because it was like Cause didn't it hit the horse?
No, the landmine hit the horse.
That's what it was. Yeah.
No, the horse hit the landmine. I
Yeah.
guess.
That.
That was hilarious. This guy
Yeah, it
carved
was.
fucking
I don't remember if they put no horses were armed at the end of this movie, so they might have blown up a real horse
multiple to get that shot.
to get that shot, Randall. So I don't know how you feel about that.
Remember a Mad Max vehicle moment with ladies.
Oh, that's true. When they were shooting up the planes, that was pretty cool. That's kind of like I got out of the movie. It was a fun, cool movie that didn't take too long. It was only like an hour and a half, right, Randall?
Yeah.
Like not even. The pacing was fast. Things happened real quick. It was pretty dope. If you just want some popcorn action movie, it'll definitely deliver. There is some that's probably like the worst part of it for me was like the metal rod going into his socket. I'm like, I felt that.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to like dance with my air snares, and all of a sudden it's just metal rods go into my. It was like his calf or something. I don't know. It was gross.
I can only imagine that wouldn't help too much because you'd just tear through your calf.
Yeah, like I was expecting it to like backfire, and he just like ripped his like leg apart, but it stuck, and I'm like, that's weird. Whew. Yeah, I completely forgot about that until you brought it up. I think my brain is now in automatic suppress mode. When I see something like this gross, I'm like, ew, and then I just suppress it immediately. I don't know if that's healthy enough, but if you're a therapist, go out there, just reach out. And
Do you say first before your brain goes into that mode?
I go, ew, and then but I'm smiling while I'm doing it because I just have no idea how to process emotions, and then it suppresses it. Is that what I said, or did I say something different?
No, I was just
Trying to get a clip.
it was funny.
Oh.
Funny.
You just wanted to get the ill again.
Yeah, he has it on the soundboard now. I don't know why ill and soundboard reminded me of this, but you saw that Go XLR is going out of business.
Yeah, it's dead now.
I didn't know that until like yesterday.
Until I start getting problems, I'm just gonna keep it, and then I'm probably gonna get a Rodecaster.
Nice. I was about to say because yours is still working, so I don't think. What's up, Brian?
You shouldn't worry about your interface. You should worry about getting your camera online. Is what you should be worrying about.
Let him know. Let him know.
This guy's a nut ass freak bull.
There's a USB one you can just plug in like a USB, right? And then select camera, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got it already, the camera. So
you know what I'm saying? Best Buy got some Elgato camera capture cards. That's like a 5-minute drive away. You know.
Go to Best Buy.
Let's go to Best Buy real quick. Imagine being sponsored by Best Buy. I wouldn't be able to say anything here. I would not be great for the brand. That's why I don't think I should be doing sponsorships. Thoughts, concerns?
I could do it. I don't think. I mean, you could say what you want because there's fucking podcasts that have wild.
Yeah, but they're not sponsored by Best Buy.
I think you could. If there's people that are sponsored by like online therapy and the shit that they.
Those are facts. Bad friends. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of without even having to say it.
I'm Bobby Mom. That is the most viral.
Bobby.
Yeah, that is their viral clip where Two Bears is the Kool-Aid. Well, the Two Bears has Kool-Aid, and I would hit her before I late cheated on her. Holy shit! Those two are the funniest Two Bears 1K clip I've ever seen in my life. It's Kool-Aid, and Bert would hit her before he cheated on her.
I like the Kool-Aid and the time that he tells him a story about meeting Jennifer Aniston. Those are my two favorite moments.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I probably have sent it to you, but you can lose my number. Let me see.
There's no way I can lose your number.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Speaking of losing numbers and buying phones, did you guys check out the Prime deals?
Yeah.
Anything in there that's worth doing anything or no?
The phones are decent. Discount for a 7 Pro. I sent it to Jenny, and I think it's. You can get a 7 Pro. I think it was $649 or $849.
That's not a huge sale, isn't it? Normally 800 or
I don't remember.
Oh.
I think there were sales on like earbuds, the Apple or the Google earbuds, and then I think the watch had a sale. I didn't get much. I got like, what did I get? I got a new belt. and then I got underwear. I
What
ain't getting
what
new
brand? Wait, what brand underwear?
Tell you right now.
I know there's. Is it Cool Keep?
What the hell is that?
Those are the best underwears I've ever had.
You tell me now.
And that's
No, I got
shut.
Champions.
Oh, Champions works too. I mean, that's what I'm sponsored by. Actually, I'm unofficially sponsored by Champions because I destroyed Millennia in one try, and that didn't get hit. So
Yeah, I was impressed.
yeah, it was pretty good.
Cool Keep underwear.
You can ask Jenny because she's the one that got it for me, and it's super comfortable and breathable, and it's nice.
I'm looking at them now.
Not sponsored. Cool Keep. If you want me to continue talking about your brand, pay me.
Yeah, I just think it's so funny that now you tell me.
Yeah, I didn't know you were
That's
getting. You act like I know you're shopping for underwear.
Why don't you?
Why don't I know that you're shopping for underwear?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought you like to just swing it.
But I can't.
I gotcha. Speaking of swinging, I don't know why this reminded me of it. Well, probably because of. I can't say the joke. Anyway, you said you mentioned swinging, and it reminded me of Jonathan Majors, and then it reminded me that Randall saw Lovecraft Country or County.
It's on my
Country. Thank you. I don't know if it was county or country.
it's on my backlog of things I want to watch.
It was canceled, so just check out the first season that came out. It's really cool. It's weird and cool.
Cool.
Yeah, Randall, you got a quick synopsis? What you agree? Not agree?
What if it's good or not?
Yeah, if you enjoyed it, like you enjoyed your time with it. I know there was some weird ass parts that you were like, "What the?" But those were the cool parts for me.
Definitely weird.
Yeah. If it starts off
My favorite part is the
diner.
We need to get the
Yeah, there's a diner
Right.
scene that's not Italian diner scene. It's just we need to get the fuck out of here. Diner scene that you'll
Is it
probably
me
like.
commentating Abigail matches?
Yes,
Okay.
That's not a joke. It's if you were in the show and you saw someone about to get rocked by Abigail. That was a funny ass character they added, dude. That man took up 80% of the screen. That's insane.
It would be nice if they bring Hugo in Street Fighter 6 because there's levels where they have posters of him in the background.
So he's canon, then they could bring him back.
Wait, everyone's canon. Street Fighter still.
Oh, they haven't written anything yet? Because I know what's his name
No,
was being
only
written.
MK's doing that.
Oh, okay.
You're crazy, dog.
I don't know who's still alive. What, like, Street Fighter, you told me, like, everyone's oldish. Ryu's trying to look like a daddy. Like, I don't know
That's
what's
the
going
thing.
on.
Like, characters exist, and unless it doesn't matter. Street Fighter just they people exist.
That's why I'm asking. I don't know if it's like
Yeah,
they.
but no one's not canon anymore. It's just are they playable essentially?
Oh, so we still have the wet guy? He's still running around somewhere?
I think he has a sign in the game too.
What's his name?
Hakan.
Hakan, yeah. I just call him the wet guy.
Which goes back to when I almost beat the #1 ranked Hakan on PlayStation with my Sega, but it dropped the combo.
Well, the Neko wasn't great back then, right? Like, for 4, it didn't
No.
have rollback, right?
No, it wasn't.
Well, I mean, then just blame it on that. It wasn't, what is it? It wasn't LAN, so you let them know. What am I talking about? Fighting games, you don't do LAN. It wasn't local, I guess. Like, it wasn't on the same.
We LAN.
I don't know. There's no network involved, so it's not LAN. Oh, you want to flick me off, huh?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, that's what I did as well. There's a behind the scenes of Smartless going on tour, and I don't know. I never listened to the podcast before until I saw that they had this like tour with a behind the scenes, which is Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, and Sean Hayes have a podcast called Smartless, and what they do is one of them invites a guest that the other two don't know who it is, and then they have like a little interview, and that's the episode. So I saw that and I'm like, oh sweet. I saw the documentary or whatever, like the behind the scenes, and now I'm listening to the podcast. It was pretty dope. Who sent something? What's this? Is that real? Randall just showed me, I'm assuming, a leak
Yeah.
of the iPhone 15 announcement, but that's just the Max.
Yeah. This is from the Forbes website.
Okay, so from Forbes, there's apparently 4 different SKUs for the iPhone 15 Pro Max. A 128 gig, that's $1,300. 256 gig for $1,400. 512 gig for $1,600, and 1 terabyte for $1,800. I would love to know what data they have that they think they need to have these many SKUs, and a terabyte for your phone memory? Are we for real? What happened to the cloud? Like, we want everything local again?
I assume they do this for people who
Just want to throw
blog
cash?
or make content on the go, that they don't need to have another thing added to it. But I don't know.
No, that's a really
that's
good use case for people making videos off the phone. A terabyte would be good for like real good 4K videos. You're right.
That's my only guess.
But Randall, for $1,800, you can't get yourself a really good camera with digital storage for a terabyte.
Me?
Yeah, I'm asking you. I don't know. Didn't you just buy a camera? Like, I'm asking.
Yeah, but my camera costs way more than that.
I wouldn't know.
But I guess that wouldn't be a good comparison. There's got to be like an alternative for like $1,800. Get yourself like a terabyte SSD, whatever storage for a video camera that can be comparable, right? But then again, you're also getting a phone with it. I don't know, man. That's an insane amount of cash. Randall, that's more than a 4090.
Yeah, that's true.
That phone. I mean, granted, the phone can do more than just GPU rendering, right? So that's not too bad. But
I think personally, for me, if it were me, that was like trying to decide between the two. I think that I would benefit more by getting a graphics card rather than getting the phone.
yeah, because I mean, the graphics card can speed up your workflow. Like if you're rendering a video and editing and stuff, like the phone's just gonna get you the video, right?
Yeah.
But again, that's just that one use case. I don't know. That's insane, dude.
Speaking of things that are crazy price, I keep looking at the Google Pixel Fold, and I'm like, why?
Stop, dude. Don't. You can end up going, this is dumb order, and then
No, I've set a requirement as to why I would get one.
what is the
The only way
requirement?
I would get one is if I'm like, if I like switch jobs into something that like a big pay buff, and this would be my gift to me.
But what will you use it for?
Folding.
Okay, that's all I wanted to ask.
Even then, like, if that was that's like that would be the excuse requirement for me to spend big on myself for myself, and even then I
Folding?
can't even. It's just folding, but the other thing is just the upgrade. My interface is already good, but the same company and even other notable like audio companies make some that are Atmos compatible, and that's something I like to fuck around with, mixing in Atmos and making music for Atmos and things like that. So that would be my go off king purchase.
But wouldn't you also need monitors to simulate the Atmos? Because it's like a 7.1 system.
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
But
Or
I
more
mean,
than
I have
that.
two here.
Because it's side and it's above. Because Atmos is above and below as well. Or I don't know if below, but I know it's above as well. I think it's like a 9. I don't know if it's 7.1 or 9.1 or something. Like Atmos is a lot of speakers.
Point being, I would like to be able to play with that stuff.
Gotcha.
Whatever the cost of that would be.
Let me look it up. Dolby
4
Atmos
speakers.
channels. It's 4?
Yeah, they have a 4 speaker one. There's a 7 speaker layout, and then there's other things you can do. Apparently.
Setups. Dolby Atmos. Here we go. Speaker setup. Ceiling speakers. Speakers enabled. Dolby Atmos. A soundbar enabled. Okay. Dolby Atmos speaker layouts parallel the 5.1 and 7.1 setups for surround sound. A 5.1.2 or 7.1.2 uses 2 ceiling speakers or 2 Dolby Atmos enabled speakers for modules. So it's the ceiling. And a 9.1.2 system adds a pair of front wide speakers to a 7. Holy crap.
I would love to set up something like this to fuck around with.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Even like the minimum, like just four speaker ways to do it. This is something I would like to, especially because like Apple Music lets you and Tidal lets you actually upload
those masters.
Atmos, those Atmos masters for you to listen to and do things like that.
You hear that, Spotify? You hear the offerings? Let's get to work, right?
I mean, if it's been rumored for like 2 years that
They're taking too
Spotify's
long.
gonna add like a premium version of stuff,
Yeah,
like a premium subscription, but I don't care anymore. I already switched.
we already switched, and Apple's already has the people who want the hi-fi stuff have already left. So why
End
bring?
game for me, like if YouTube Music brought the hi-fi to like being able to listen to masters and like Atmos and stuff, I probably would switch.
Because the YouTube Premium. I would get the
Yeah.
YouTube Premium so I can get the music with it, and then have the i5. I'm right there with you. When YouTube announced, "Hey Google, you listening?" You have plenty of resources now. That you fucking axe Stadia, so you got plenty of stuff to do now, right?
I feel like I'm obligated at this point, considering
You're
Google.
part of the ecosystem at this point. You're deeply in that ecosystem.
They should have sent me a folding phone. I saw
Sponsor,
on-
hey
on-
Google, sponsor us. Even though I just talked shit about you canceling
Yeah.
Stadia.
Okay, Google, give me a folding phone. The Motorola one's on sale for Prime Day.
Motorola's
I
a
look at-
folding one.
Yeah, you want to know what it's called?
The Motorola Fold.
It's a Razor.
Oh, that makes sense. Does it have the sleek design as before, like the razor sharp like design, or no?
I'll send it to you. Visually, like honestly, if I wasn't not sponsored by Google, I would do it just because I trust Motorola. Those are like, if you have a Motorola and then you live through the Fallout series, you know you'll have a phone.
Those are fast. Those are fast.
You can have everyone who bought one and roaches.
I gotta be honest with you, that Motorola Razr was ahead of its time in design. That shit was so sleek.
Yeah, I sent the you know.
Brandon, did you ever have a Razr?
Nah, I didn't have one.
Did you like it at all, or no?
That one though.
But did you like the design or no?
I think back then I was big on Nextel.
Oh, but those were cool too, because I enjoyed the walkie-talkie feature they had. I do not like this, Brian. This looks so generic.
It looks interesting to me. I mean, compared to the Razor, it doesn't look iconic, but
Yeah, I don't think it holds up to the name. They should not have called it Razr. That's just my opinion. Again, but that's nostalgia probably kicking in. I do not. That's wild.
I like the idea. I like that the front is a screen, but like smaller.
And it
You know
might
what
be
I mean?
nice for your like notifications and stuff, so you don't have to flip open the phone.
Yeah. I'm still so sad that it's only like $400 off going from 7 Pro to the Fold.
That's insane. Why don't you just get the iPhone 15 Pro Max for
I don't-
six? Hold on, I gotta see this for $1,300.
You know what's funny?
What?
Is that the Fold is more than that.
More than $1,300 or $1,800?
It's $17.99.
So they're competing for. That's wild. How much space does it have? Because the 15 Pro Max is asking, or not asking. It'll come with a terabyte of internal storage.
I don't think it has a terabyte. Let me see.
That's insane. The iPhone's more of a value.
The $17.99 is a 256.
No, I cannot believe that. I would rather get the iPhone.
What
I
they're
can't believe
trying-
it.
What they're trying to do with the Fold right now is that if you buy one for a limited time, you also get a watch.
No, sorry, man.
Which
A
is like-
terabyte of internal storage is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So like, if I'm paying $1,800 and the only thing you have to tell me, Google's like, I can fold my phone. I need you to leave this fucking meeting right now.
What's funny is I like the way the Razor one looks more than the Pixel one. Now that I look at it,
Oh, okay. Because the round edges.
I think I don't know. This way, it's more appealing to me for some reason. I still like them both, but not for the price. That price made me hate it.
It makes okay. Oh, I'm saying that the price is insane.
Until Google sends Google hashtag Bragsoul Fold.
What does that mean?
Brian gets a Pixel Fold.
Oh, okay. It's
Great.
insane. What was I gonna mention? What were we talking about before this?
Prime stuff.
The Prime deals. That's what it was. Did you happen to browse the Prime deals, Randall?
Said that like William Shatner.
Because
No.
my mind was going fast, or my mouth was going faster than my mind was processing. So like, I was saying words as my mind could slowly put them out. So I don't even know if that made any sense. I'm gonna have to browse through to see what's available. Maybe they'll have some cool ass deals on some tech that I like to splurge. Oh, I can go check to see if they have. Whoa, maybe some short throw projectors on sale. Clean with it.
Oh, so you don't have to have it behind you.
Yeah.
Where you gonna put it though? Because remember, you have a whole dog that's usually right there in front of the wall.
A whole dog that's in front of the wall.
It's for the upstairs. It's for where you're at now.
It's for wherever I want to. That's the beauty of the projector. I can just be like, this wall, now my gaming wall. Like, I can just.
No, but I mean, like, so let's say you wanted to use that one in the room you're currently in.
Yeah.
You're gonna put it on the floor, I'm assuming, or get some kind of surface to put it on, so you can put it on that wall behind you.
Yeah,
right?
but the force doesn't like anything. So if she hears like the projector going, she's gonna stay the hell away from it because she hates vacuums. So any noise that's coming out of a box, she's gonna stay the hell away from it.
I mean, is your projector now loud?
Loud enough, you can hear the fan going. Because when you're watching a movie and the speakers on it's not that great anyway. But so you still hear the.
Invite her in the room with it powered off. Turn it on and see if she reacts.
I mean, again, if it doesn't sound too loud and it's not coming for her, like when there's vacuuming being done, I mean, she's laying in the way sometimes. So a loud ass vacuum going towards her, she's like, "Nah, I need to get the fuck up out of here," and tries to run away. It's thundering. Like, when was it? I think it was today or yesterday. I think it was this morning. It started because we be getting random rain, like, and thunder here the past like 2 weeks. The second a strike is somewhere nearby, the house, it'll shake a little bit because the thunder.
Mm-hmm.
And there she goes, pushing the gate to come upstairs because she's fucking terrified. So I heard the first one like hit today while I was in a meeting, and as soon as I ended the meeting, I'm like, Forrest, I swear to God, if you're out there, sure enough, I open the door and she's just been waiting for me to open the door so she can run in. And she just like the thunder's gonna go through the house and attack her. If that was the case, I'd be freaking out, right? If there's lightning just breaking through the house to attack us, I'd be freaking out.
I hate when that happens.
Oh, it's happened before?
Yeah.
It's insane.
There's a guy that got hit by lightning once, and I don't remember it scarring him at all, like physically, but he couldn't feel temperature anymore.
What do you mean he can't feel temperature?
He doesn't know what hot or cold feels like anymore. Like, if you put him in a room, he couldn't tell you if it was hot or cold in that room.
Okay, maybe no. That doesn't make any sense because your internal organs will still feel the
way that you walk outside in Florida,
uh-huh.
and you're like, boy, is it hot?
Uh-huh.
He wouldn't be able to know that.
But his body still sweats?
He probably would sweat. They never got that far into it. But he could not tell it was hot from being out there.
I have more questions. I need to speak to this person. That's wild.
I would love that.
But that you wouldn't feel you wouldn't feel the temperature, but your body would react to the temperature, so you would know what temperature it is.
I mean, if you're sweating,
right?
But
yeah,
I mean, if you're sweating, yeah, you're sweating. You're probably like, oh, I guess it's hot. But you're not gonna be like, damn, yo, I'm hot as fuck right now.
I don't know. I think that's cat, bro. Because even if it's cold, you still feel like your skin's dried up and like numbing. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's gonna know he's cold. He's not gonna feel that he's cold. Is what I'm.
Bring him here next week on the podcast. Bring him on.
That's it.
That's insane, dude. Anywho,
I'd be fine with not feeling cold anymore.
You'll be fine with not feeling cold?
Yeah.
Okay. For me, it's the heat, man. I can't. This past couple of weeks in the morning, walking forests and stuff, I am like, dude, like if you threw a bucket of water on me, that's what I'm walking back into the house with, just sweat. It's gross in a cool way, right? Oh, before I forget, we could do this episode. I was scrolling through TikTok as one does while you're shitting, right? And I found this video that has a bunch of would you rather questions. So would you guys indulge me? We can do some would you rather questions before we wrap up here. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay. You cool? You up for it, Randall?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Wow, that's really loud. I apologize.
Before you do that, Anthony, do you know that Carol G's coming to Orlando? Did I tell you that already?
You did not? When?
September 24th.
Oh shit. Where? Amway?
Camping World Stadium.
Oh, that's where we went to go see Metallica. I know that's a pretty big stadium.
You want me to send you this info?
Yes, please. I want to see what day, how much it costs and stuff.
Yeah, you may resume.
Thank you. All right. 7 would you rather questions. Okay. Let's go with the first one. You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want an order of it? Like, do you guys have a specific order on answering, or are you guys just gonna answer when you have an answer?
You're driving.
All right. What? All right. Let's go with the first one. Erase your worst memory or relive your best one.
Relive best.
Okay. What about you, Randall? I mean, at least make some noise, Randall. I know you're thinking. Go, yesterday I suplexed this guy. Huh?
Yeah, I am thinking.
Okay, well, I mean, you need some sound, and like we can't just have dead air here, right? And these aren't SAT questions, like, you know.
I've been through a lot of stuff, so I'm trying to.
Okay, that actually, some of these questions, if you use logic, there's a right answer, and this one has a right answer, in my opinion. I'll tell you after when you guys answer, or well, I guess when you answer, Randall.
But the thing about it is, if you lose the memory of your worst experience, if you lose your worst memory, it doesn't mean that it didn't happen. So, and anybody else that's affected by that still remembers.
Correct. I mean, yeah, there's and I want you guys to answer this without any context questions. So don't ask me for rules, just because I don't have them. These are, I didn't make these up. So we have to just take them as it is.
Man, it's tough for me. I'm going to pick. I'm gonna go with forget.
You're gonna forget your worst memory? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you my answer, and it's the correct one logically, and it's relive your best one. Now you're probably like, Anthony, why? Great question, Randall. Because your worst memory didn't kill you. Whatever your memory of what you went through, you're still here, so you can survive with still knowing that memory. So you might as well just relive the best one.
Yeah, that's true, but it's also psychological too. It may not have killed me physically, but it scarred me emotionally to the point where it still bothers me to this day.
But then you reliving your best one will soften the blow.
I don't think so.
I'm just letting you know, Randall, that logic was applied. That's all I'm just going to help you
I
out.
don't want to relive just because, there's a lot of teachable moments in worse memories. So I think if I forgot it, I might accidentally get stabbed or something because I didn't see the signs of a memory or something like that. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I'd probably still get hit with the fucking water song hit combo from Melania if I didn't learn from it.
I think there are some experiences that may not necessarily be good that are good for you to go through because they shape and mold you to be the person that you are today. But I think there are some things that are so traumatizing that they can be like a hindrance to you.
All right.
I guess it's a case by case, person by person situation.
Well, yeah, all of these questions are going to be that. I'm just pulling your legs, your third leg. Be stuck in an endless day or an eternal night? We know Brian's answer.
I'm definitely going to say eternal day because even though I love nighttime more than day,
Oh, I think you said Brian was gonna pick that.
not having sun starts to affect you psychologically. Like we as human beings need sun.
And then Brian, he dances with. Now he can dance with his dogs all day.
I'm like, yo, dogs, where we at?
Oh yeah. Um, I do. I was easily gonna pick night until Randall said the whole "we need sunlight," which brings up a good point. I mean, because days where it's cloudy, I feel like I have less energy and shit like that. But I really hate sweating and heat. Like I'd rather just live in nighttime, and I hope my body adapts. Like
Yeah, but just because it's nighttime doesn't mean that you won't be sweating because
that's true.
up north, you have humidity, and
You're right.
even in the summertime, if you're not sitting in the AC place, like you're still sweating a lot.
I'm with you. I think I'm gonna go with my initial answer was definitely night, but I think you convinced me. I think it's day for me.
Another
'Cause-
perk today is your light bill would be less.
True.
Yeah, depending on where you are, though, it could be the reverse. Because if the heat, that means you have your AC on the whole time.
Mm.
It depends. Like you said, case by case. But I think you convinced me. I think day for me. When I first
choose
read
night.
this, you still stick with night.
That's what my life's like right now, basically.
Oh, those are facts. Next one is this one was a wild one. Lose your best friend or all your friends except your best one.
Jeez.
I don't have a best friend, so I'd go with that, I guess.
Isn't Anthony your best friend?
We're
Well,
related. We're
yeah,
brother. Like
kind of like that.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
family is above. Yeah, I think family's above friendship. Like once you consider someone family, not blood related, but like even if it's like, oh, like Randall, your family, like that's more than friendship, right?
I would think so.
That's
To
just
be
me.
honest,
That's how I
never-
classify it. No, you disagree?
Just saying, I've never heard that explanation before. Like that's the first time I've ever heard someone say that.
Oh, that's kind of how I figured it. It's like you have an like someone you don't know, someone you just like met random, like an acquaintance, then like a coworker or something. Then oh, we friends, and then oh no, you part of the fam now. Like you right, you part of the squad. Like those are levels. So
I
like
definitely can see like if someone says your family, then that means like you're in a tight circle or whatever.
yeah, that's what I mean. So
But I'm just thinking about times that I've seen people get married and like their best man is their brother, and I've seen that several times.
oh, I thought it couldn't be relatives.
Oh, I've seen that a lot, plenty of times.
Oh,
Best friend be your brother, be their blood brother.
then I don't know. You're throwing wrenches at me, Randall. We ain't playing dodgeball, bro. Like stop with the.
I mean, I consider that's how I consider it. If it's if it's a family member, I don't consider it a best friend.
Yeah, like I think they're grouped up together. Like these are the bet. Like there's more than one. You good? Would you just break an ankle or something?
Pull
Like,
the hair on my wrist. I was adjusting my watch.
no, it's about the same pain. I probably pulling that hair. I'm right there with you. I probably damn. That's a wild statement to say on publicly, but I'd lose. I think I'd lose everyone and keep the best. I think quality over quantity, right?
True.
Right or no? Or is that too selfish? I don't know.
I mean, there's strength in numbers, man. Because even though you have one best friend, having multiple people that you actually call your friends means that you have multiple personalities, and usually you benefit the most when you have different perspectives on things.
Perhaps. And also depends because I'm an introvert, so like the less people, the better I am for it, right? So like, if I can stick with the quality ones, then I'm cool with it. I think I'm picking that one. That sounds wild. That sounds like genocide. Like, kill everyone but my best friend. That's wild. Yeah, that's gonna be my answer. Brian, you picked the same, the
And
one.
I picked the best friend because I don't have a best friend.
Ah, okay. Brian's trying to find loopholes. What's about you, Randall?
I don't know. That's bad. Oh man.
You got
'Cause
this.
usually when you label somebody your best friend, I mean that's like your ride or die. This person understands you the most on planet Earth.
Yeah, it's like Bad Boys for Life or the Bad Boys movies. It's like
Yeah, I'm
Martin
gonna
and Will.
have to forego the group and keep the best friend.
Okay. This one was wild. We can skip this one if it's I don't know. We'll see. Because for me it's easy, but it's probably because I'm a trash person. Save a stranger's life or have $1 million.
Save a stranger's life.
Yeah, I'm a piece of trash person.
I've gone this far without $1 million. What is it gonna do now?
I can save multiple strangers' lives with $1 million.
Potentially, or you can guarantee a save.
Yeah, I gotta. It's what was the line that Captain America does with Vision, where it's like
Fuck you.
we don't trade. Yeah, Vision said "fuck you" to Captain America. You said we don't trade lives. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Mhm.
This is the conversation we're basically much having. I think with $1 million, I can not save a stranger's life, but I can help someone's life, right? Donations or hire somebody that doesn't have a job or something like.
But that's directly trading a life. You traded that one person for $1 million.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's what we're talking about. The one thing that Vision or Captain America said to Vision, that's what we're doing.
Just fuck you.
Yeah, he said, "Fuck you, Cap. Can you do this?" And he just like phases through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I picked the have the $1 million. I think I can do more productive stuff than that, but that's just me being selfish, I guess. What about you, Randall?
I would have to pick the stranger.
Stranger's life? Damn, bro, I'm going down looking like a monster after this.
Because the thing about it is, like, my conscience would bother me.
Oh, because you could have been the one to save. I know what you mean. Like you could have been the hero. Not the hero, but they could have been walking on the planet if you just chose them.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I would choose. I would choose him, but with my luck, it'd be like Hitler too. This is the person I just saved.
2.0, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, well, sorry guys, I didn't know.
All right. Next up, we have never be able to leave your house or be forever homeless. That one was an easy one for me.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, I think it's stay home, right? Or
Yeah. I mean, that's how I live my life anyway.
because I don't think this is a good question for us because after 2020, that's kind of how we've been living our lives with staying at home for the most part. So that one I had to, that was a free one. Oh, this one was interesting. So you ready? Experience the pain of everyone you hurt, or have them feel all of your pain.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude.
So everyone who's hurt you feels that pain.
No, experience the pain of everyone you hurt. So that means you'll feel everyone else's pain that you caused, which is crazy because you don't know who you've hurt. Because some people might be smiling, but you've actually like fucked them up. So that's why I thought it was interesting. Like, yo, you can be experiencing a lot of fucking pain.
That one girl that like wrong me.
Yeah, like that a lot. Even something as small as that. I'm sure it might have been painful at the time, right? Like, damn, he ain't looking at me the way I want him to look at me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
The alternative is I feel everyone's pain.
The alternative is they'll feel your pain.
Oh.
So if you're going through it, all of them are gonna feel that pain.
I'll take everybody's.
That's what I'm saying. It's either sacrifice yourself to save everyone else's from the pain, from your pain. You take their pain instead of you dishing out. That's what I thought too, but then I started thinking about it. I'm like, damn, there's stuff I might have maybe hurt someone and they never told me, right? Or
I think that's why I would do that, just because maybe something unsuspecting, and then it would, I don't know, it give a different perspective, or it would give closure to things that I didn't necessarily know needed it.
perhaps that's why I picked that one as well, because I have them feel my pain. I don't really have pain in this stage of my life, so like that'd be an easy out for me. But I'm like, I'd probably experience their pain. Randall's he's out here. I can imagine Randall's room right now with a bunch of dots and things trying to figure out what's the answer here.
Mm-hmm.
I think I would pick for my pain because I feel like I have more control over that.
That you can say that one more time. I'm sorry.
If I choose for other people to feel my pain, then I feel like I have control over that, which means that I ultimately have control over how other people feel. Because basically saying like if I can choose if I could choose not to feel pain, then they won't feel that pain.
Well, it's not like that. It's not like you're controlling. It's any pain you have, they're gonna feel it. It's not whether or not you yourself are feeling it.
You mean physical as well?
It's physical or mental. Like
Oh,
it's any pain. So it's like it's not like
I
you
w-
break an arm and they feel like their arm's broken. It's anything that pains you meant like that's why they
I
kept it so
assumed
generic.
I assumed it would be like a whole Carfax of pained moments in your life, and then you do this, and then
Yeah,
they feel the.
that's what I was thinking too. But again, they left it that vague, so leave it up for interpretation. But I figured like if in any pain whatsoever, that's why I thought it was like a deep
yeah.
question because it's
I'm not trying to feel everybody else's pain. I'm good on that. Nah. I'm only one person, bro.
that's true. I mean that'll drive you insane probably.
It's
So
easier for other people to handle one person. Like it's one-on-one pain if I choose to let them feel my pain. But for me to feel the pain of every single person I
mhm.
may or may not have hurt, or whatever it is that they might be going through, like, could you imagine like going through that? Like that's
Well,
torture.
that works the other way as well. Because what if someone you know is already going through it a lot, and now on top of that, yours, and we don't know how substantial that is. So like it works both ways.
I don't know. I'm not trying to take on a bunch of people's pain, man.
Brenda's
I'm
like
good.
my calendar's already filled up. I don't got time
Yeah,
for.
I've already been through a lot. I'm good.
All right. This one's the next one here is die painlessly alone or painfully with loved ones around.
The second one.
Yeah.
I
Like,
thought that one
I,
too, and then I
I mean,
thought of some excruciating pain before dying. I'm like, I don't think I want people to see me like that. Go.
but
I think
being with,
about
mm,
yeah, but look, if you're painfully with the loved ones, that means you're yelling for your life before you leave. That means
And
it's
that's
not
how
a
I deal with
peaceful
pain, though.
death. What?
Depends. I mean, depends your pain index, I guess. Or like how you deal with pain. A lot of people don't have to be vocal, but you're literally shitting lasagna.
That's a pretty good one. Instead of plasma.
Mm-hmm.
the thing about it is like I wouldn't even wish this on my worst enemy. For someone to die alone, that's just like the worst thing possible.
No, man, I'm liking that option. When I saw this question, painlessly alone is the best. You know, I passed painlessly, so yeah, easily at peace. I didn't go through any trouble. You know, I'm gone. What?
I don't think. I think that would make it peaceless for me. If like I'm on my last breath and I look around and it's an empty room, I'm like, did I ever matter? And then
No,
Yeah, that judges.
that would in the kill cam after I pass, I'm like, yo, I can't.
the kill cam.
I would have to square with whatever like angel or demon showed me the kill cam from. Like, yo, what's good? Why'd you show me that?
The kill cam. Okay, so you guys will both do the loved ones round, but it'll be
Yeah.
painful.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm still sticking with the painlessly alone. I can check the account to see if they have other questions.
Do it. Do it for 30 more minutes.
30 more minutes. There's one that says questions for deep convos. That one's kind of generic. Would you rather have more time or money?
More time.
Yeah, that's same here. I'd rather have more time because then I can maybe become an android like I fucking want to be. So
How much money? If I have to ask that,
it's
then
vague. It's
I'd probably
vague.
say time. If I have to ask how much money, I'll go with time.
You might as well get time because time is always more beneficial. All right. Oh, this is a question. Is the right person at the wrong time a thing?
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah, I think there is. You might find the right. Yeah, I think. What's up?
No, I was just reiterating in my head what you said.
Yeah, it's pretty much is the right person at the wrong time like a valid thing, and I think so. Because you might meet the like the perfect person for you, but you're just in a shit place, or you're just
Mhm.
not.
It could be like things finally align, but your mind's not right. And
Yeah, the one last
See,
thing
I
that needs to be right is not right, which is your mind.
experienced that, so I don't know how to handle that.
You said you haven't experienced that?
Yeah, I've never experienced with like that situation, so I don't know because I'm thinking in terms of like if that did happen, why can't you figure out how to make it work?
because sometimes you don't know that it's happening. You might have already met the right person, but you were not in that right mind to pursue it. So it might have that right person might have came and gone already, and you didn't know it. That's why I think that it's a valid thing, because I might have, before meeting Tanyana, like I might have met somebody else and then like, whoop, wrong time. So it didn't pan out.
Yeah.
Are humans better at creating or destroying?
Destroying.
Yeah, I better say, fam, we can fuck things up so fast.
And anytime something good is created, they immediately, like not even a month later, they figure out how to make it into something horrible.
Yeah, dude. I don't even think it's a month, bro. Now with the internet, it's a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
either answer could be right, because they're good at creating ways to destroy things.
Yeah, it's like a cyclical thing. We make something great like technology, and then we use that same technology to destroy either humanity or something else. Like, that's just tech. I mean, I'm sure there's other applications. Wow, this one's a sad one. What's a dream you've given up on? I don't think it was a dream.
A dream I've given up on?
I mean, as a kid, I wanted to be like a superhero, but then I woke up and be like, that's not a real thing. Like, you can't be Goku. Like,
I think like animation, drawing at one point was between that or music, and I chose music. And looking back now, any urge I ever had to do something like that kind of just null and void.
It's dissipated. Is that a word?
Dissipated. Yeah, disappeared.
For myself, giving up on working at Valve. I'm done with that. That was the thing for me. I'm like, I really wanted to work at Valve for a bit, and then now I'm like, I'm cool if I don't.
I guess that might be a bigger dream. I wanted to be a part of good music, and now good music doesn't really exist.
Right. So I mean, at that point, you either make your own good music or just give up on it. What about you, Randall? Did you want to make films or something? But I mean, you're making films, so.
Yeah, mine is kind of the same. Like, I wanted to work at Pixar or ILM, but right now, I'm not.
But you gave up on it? You didn't give up on it?
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
Like,
okay.
Before, I used to want to work at those places. Now I'm more. My gears have shifted more towards me being an entrepreneur rather than working for somebody else.
Gotcha. Which, I mean, that's kind of the moves in this day and age, because.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If somehow someone contacted me and offered me a position, I mean, I probably take it.
Yo, fam, same. If Valve calls me up tomorrow and it's like, fam, we got a spot, let me know, right? But
I'm not going,
Yeah, I'm not like trying to set up a perfect resume with demo projects going, please, Gabe, right?
Yeah.
That was a time, but not anymore. Oh my gosh, we don't have enough time for this question. What's the biggest mystery for you in life? I have so many. Fam, space, like afterlife. What truly happened, right? Like, is there alien? I have so many questions.
Okay, I do have one that has always bothered me.
What's up?
All right, so the trench.
The trench
is the deepest part of the sea.
Right? Okay.
And so you know how I forget how many feet in the air that you fly. The average, it's like the average height that you fly when you're on a plane on a commercial airline.
Okay.
Think about, you've been on a plane before, right?
Yeah, we both have.
Look out the window and you look at how far you are from the ground.
Yeah.
The trench is deeper than that.
That's terrifying.
That's what I'm saying.
Because there's no light down there.
No, it's not. And the pressure alone is ridiculous. Like, it would crush you. My thing is what's down there and how I don't how exactly how big is Earth if the trench is that deep.
Yo, the amount of like Super Saiyan animal, like what, like aquatic life that lives down there, I don't want anything to do with that.
Like a lot of people are, well, I'm not going to say a lot of people. I've heard some people say that they're afraid of space, which I respect space.
I mean, you should
But
be scared of both, to be honest. Going down there in those trenches, or even going into space, that's terrifying.
see, that's the thing. I'm not exactly scared of space, but I respect space. But the sea has always terrified me. Always.
I can be that because I think that like passively, I also have that same fear because anytime when I was a kid playing any water level, anxiety.
I still feel that.
I hate water level. Any like underwater level or something, I'm like, I don't want to be. And then
I
like it
don't
always shows like oxygen levels, and I'm like, I need to stay up at all times. I don't
I
want.
don't
I don't want to
understand.
drown.
I don't understand how people who aren't in a navy comfortably be in
Yeah,
submarines.
yeah. That's
Not
that.
only are they like really far down, but those submarines are like really claustrophobic. Like they're really small.
Just like barely any room. They're always like
Yeah.
moving sideways across to get through things. I'm good, man. I don't want anything to do with that. That's a good answer. The trench is definitely a good answer.
A long time ago, I read an article saying that um, if we were to see ourselves like someone that looked like a doppelganger, we wouldn't. If there was like a clone of us and we saw that clone, we wouldn't know it's us because we see ourselves differently. So my mystery would be how many times has that happened?
Where you seen your doppelganger?
Where you've seen like maybe there's a clone of yourself that you've seen but you didn't know.
That's some government conspiracy shit right now. What if they've been cloning us this entire time? And and with all the freaking medical tests we've done, taking our blood and stuff, they just clone our DNA. And there's a bunch of us walking around. We just can't recognize each other. I'm writing this film right now off the top of my head. So if you guys want rights, you let me know because we said it here first. That is a pretty good one. I didn't know that was a thing.
That makes me think about like how you know how when you talk to people you hear your voice and you have your perception of how you sound.
Yeah.
But then when you hear a recording of you talking, like maybe on a voice recording or maybe someone's just recording
On
you
the
hanging.
podcast here.
Yeah. And you hear yourself talk, you're like, that's how I sound?
Yeah. The first time I heard myself, I'm like, that's me?
Yeah.
It's another thing like that where it said that there's an infinite number of views because everybody sees you differently. Like so let's say for person A, they think I'm a nice person or whatever, but another person sees me differently. So therefore, that's another instance of me. So there's an article a long time ago, around the same time that I saw that, where like the multiverse is just the perspective of everybody of you.
That's pretty sick.
Wow, that's the first time I've ever heard that.
The biggest mystery for me. Yeah, I think it'd have to be afterlife for me because I'm not going to be able to reach Android times because that would be a bigger mystery. Is there a way to transfer myself into some cybernetic being so I can live forever or something? It's not a mystery, I guess it's just a question. But I think afterlife for me. What happens after the end? Is there something that happens, right? Or is it literally we just rot? Anyway, now that we've gone and made this as morbid as fucking possible. Oof, this gets worse. I don't like these options. The next question is, who do you think you've hurt the most?
Myself,
Oh, context, please. Not physical harm,
not
hopefully.
physically, but
Yeah.
like a lot of things a lot of opportunities you probably could have taken, and then you end up like talking yourself out of it, or you fuck something up.
I don't think that answer works for me. Who do you think you've hurt the most? Oh my god, I don't know. I'm trying not to put dead air here.
I know the answer for Anthony.
What is the answer?
Forrest.
Oh, definitely. Fuck. Christ. Fucking Forrest, dude. Always looking like she's a fucking prisoner or something. Like her life isn't just eat shit and sleep and play with her toys.
Isn't there like a movie named that similar to that? Eat, Pray, Love or something?
There was Crazy Stupid Love.
Eat, Pray, Love. Why does that sound like a fucking thing?
There was Crazy Stupid Love with Carell
It's
and...
a 2010 movie. Eat, Pray, Love.
Okay. I don't know. Who do I think I've heard the most? I couldn't tell you, man. For anyone listening, I am Anthony Del Rosa. If I hurt you really badly, comment below. Thank you. And then I can just sort it out that way.
Tomorrow morning, it's like a laundry list of comments.
Oh, it'll be on Friday. It just goes on live Friday. So Friday and afternoon, I'm like, oh shit. It's like 7,000 comments.
Jeez.
Do you guys have an answer, or do we want to pass this one?
I answered.
I'm sorry. I'm in Randall. Sorry, I didn't mean you guys.
I'm literally trying to think of all the encounters that I've had with people.
He sticks their head like this.
He's doing the Doctor Strange thing.
Oh yeah.
One.
I probably would have to agree with Brian and probably say myself. No one is sticking out at the moment that I can think of.
Okay. Then we
But
can.
I know there's a lot of stuff like with me internally that I feel like I've disappointed myself or squandered opportunities and let laziness take over when.
Then I mean, you could probably you can use Brian's answer because that might apply to you.
I'll bill you.
I mean, you guys are both parasol mains. So
Get John in here.
I'm a parasol man.
I don't
I have
know.
more playtime with her than you do.
Oh, didn't I tell you guys? Oh, I told Brian because I think Brian, you were using the bathroom. Janiana, because Brian got Janiana the Skullgirls. I came up and she was playing it because I mean Brian bought it, so she started playing it. She was playing as Parasol.
Wow.
You guys are all Parasol mains. I don't know what's going on.
I'm the original parasol man. So.
Nah, Brian had to get hands-on time first, I think. No?
He technically played it first, I think, because for the demo I was grounded, so I watched you guys play it.
Oh, then yeah. Then Randall, Randall got dibs.
I mean, he played first, but mine's better, so.
Oof. I mean, we can exhibition this. We have recording power. Anyway.
I mean, I'm down.
What the heck is up with these questions? The other set was cooler. This is just sad. What painful emotion do you feel the most? I guess loss.
You feel that you feel lost? Like, does it mean like more often?
Like, no. What do you feel the most? Like, if I'm watching a movie and like I'm attached to a character and the character don't make it, that hurt. That hits, right? No.
Is that what it means?
I read you exactly what it says. What painful emotion do you feel the most? I don't think it has to happen to you. You just have to feel the emotion feel that, right?
I would think it's. I don't. I'm interpreting the question as what do you feel most often?
There's nothing. None of that. What you interpreted. None of those words are on here.
What you feel the most?
Yeah, I'm going based off of the previous questions. They were all like pertaining to us specifically what we've experienced. So I would assume that same question would be in the same context.
What painful emotion do you feel the most? I don't know. Painful? Betrayal? I don't know. I haven't been betrayed.
Then that's not the fucking answer for you.
I don't have an answer for this.
You could say soreness, like maybe from working out.
But is that an emotion? That's a physical pain.
It's a physical pain.
Well, I mean, look up every emotion. I don't know what to tell you.
Look up every emotion.
Show me a tier list of the emotions.
I don't know where that is. Oh, that's the last question, by the way, for this set. And we're about to wrap up anyway. So.
Show me a tier list of the emotions.
Tier list of emotions. I am looking up a list of emotions because I'm that much of a fucking robot.
Mine is probably regret.
Regret? Oh, okay. There's, I found some here. There's enjoyment, sadness, fear, anger, disgust.
Are you on Google?
No, I'm on Healthline.
Okay.
Those are some. I don't know if it's a tier list, but those are some basics, right?
I don't know. Maybe envy.
You envious?
Maybe, yeah.
And that's
Wow.
painful.
I would have never. Yeah, envy could definitely be painful.
No, but I'm asking if it's painful for him.
I don't know. They said negative emotion, right? Or is it pain? I don't know. I would think maybe.
That's what I'm asking.
I'm scrolling through this list.
So the emotion you pick needs to pain you, right? So that's why it's weird. Oh, worry and stress.
Stress.
I think worry would be mine.
Wow, you guys are throwing me for a loop. I would never have guessed those.
Well, I mean, I privately worry all the time. I just don't. I'm not constantly, outwardly. Here, is that okay?
What do you worry? What do you worry about?
What isn't there to worry about, Randall?
I mean, you ain't got to give me a laundry list. Give me one thing that you worry about.
My house not collapsing. Let's see. Making sure I still have income. Making sure my family members are still healthy and aren't in any danger. What else? Who knows? Anything bad that could possibly happen to me. It's something to be worried about. No? Yeah?
I'm not disagreeing. I mean, everything but the house thing is valid.
How dare you, Randall? Because, I mean, there was a point where the fucking...
I don't know how many people think about their house collapsing.
Randall,
I can see if, like, you lived in a neighborhood where there were sinkholes, then it's like, there's something to worry about there.
Randall,
I imagine anytime I hear a thing above me, it's not a worry. It's always, well, it's about to cave in on me.
Yeah,
like if I'm walking down the street and a car comes by, I'm like, well, it's gonna hit me.
Yeah,
but it's not like in a worrying way. I'm just like,
we're
my
just
mind prepares already for the worst possible outcome, and then if it doesn't happen, it moves on.
So you emotionally brace yourself for the worst thing to possibly happen. This is how we survive, Randall.
The only thing that has ever genuinely terrified me or made me afraid while being in the house is
my Nova.
What?
He said his Nova from Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah. It's her tornadoes.
There was a tornado here in Orlando, like in Florida, or
hurricane.
Especially tornado. Especially since I've moved to Florida, definitely tornadoes.
Oh
because
shit.
The within the first couple of months that I did move to Florida, there was a tornado down the street. I wasn't even aware of. I didn't find out about it until the next morning when I saw the destruction path.
And that's crazy.
People so here's the thing, like, okay, so people who have experienced tornadoes, they always say it sounds like a train. And there's been times where I would be and it would be raining and thundering and lightning and stuff, and it'd sound like a train. It'd sound like, and I would get terrified because I'm like, is it a tornado right next to me?
I'd
be too afraid to look out the window.
I would be holding on to something studded like, what is it? Anchored to the ground.
You're supposed to go to the middle of the house.
Oh, okay.
And then do a lariat.
To offset this, you have to lariat in the opposite direction that the wind's coming in, so you keep everything neutral.
Yeah.
That's insane.
You don't have to do that.
Make it seem like it's off.
More than I'd like.
That's crazy. Did we all answer?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that's it. I mean, if you guys enjoyed that, we can make that a normal thing, and I can look up more questions. But
do it, pussy.
Okay. Just remind me by next week, so I really don't forget.
Next week, do it, pussy.
Okay. Thank you for that. That is all we have for this week's episode. We'll be back next week. Thank you guys for watching, listening, both, and bye.